Can't believe this. God damn it. Okay, we're recording. Let's go. Okay, so
What were we doing? I just gotta say it. I forgot for half a second there. I literally drew a blank. Alright, it's my turn. And what was I doing? I forgot. Oh, that's right. I'm walking back. I was slumped against the wall.
yeah, and then the statue just kind of groaned at you and was like, "Yeah, I feel you, man."
Yeah, okay, well I stand up and I walk out of both those rooms. Just kind of like walk through back into the hallway.
Back at the okay. You hear disappointed groans and death metal shrieks. What's the word I'm looking for? Respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you close the door behind you, and yeah, you're in the hallway.
Okay, I walk over back into 42 and cover my mouth.
42.
Because as I creak the door open, I see smoke and I cover my mouth.
Okay.
And
you still see the same bandits passed out.
And I just kind of like run through into 43 and close the door behind me.
Alright, roll dexterity.
I don't want to be high again.
What is that? I don't want to be high again.
That's a 10.
It's a 10. You run through and you have to fiddle with the door a little bit, but you quickly, you leave the first door open, though.
Okay, that's fine.
And the smoke is leaking out into the hallway.
That's fine.
And you run past it, you have to fiddle with the other door a little bit, and then you get through it, you close it, and you're back against the door, and you're just kind of wide-eyed, shit, motherfucker.
Goodness gracious, these guys are dying in there.
You mostly left the first door open as a health, because you're concerned for those bandits' health, because you think they might actually just be dead.
They might be dead. Didn't I chop a guy's ear off? Or did I? No, I never did that.
No, you didn't do anything in there. You got stoned.
That's right. I took a sack of opium. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You still have that with you.
Okay. I walk into 43. Bing!
43.
Yes.
You walk into the room, and to the right of you, you see a bunch of, water seeping through the walls.
Seeping through the walls?
Yes, sir.
I know that's from the bathtubs.
Yes, sir, it is.
And is there anything inside that room?
No. The room is empty. There's nothing in there.
You drew a blank on creativity?
No, I just want to be an asshole. Is there anything in there? No, not at all. We're actually in Fungens and Faggots Alpha version. This room hasn't been created yet. Try again later.
So I just walk out into 44.
Let me think of a room. Hold up. All right, where is that? 43?
Yeah!
Oh, baby!
I'm doing that one kid that hits the ball with his head.
Oh my god!
And he's like, yeah!
Oh my god, I've seen that. That's terrifying.
His fucking eyes, dude.
That kid was on cocaine.
he was definitely on cocaine.
Alright, you walk into this room, and there are mountains upon mountains of opium bags.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So, I quickly just, I don't know.
It's a maze of opium bags.
Okay,
though. It's literally in the form of a maze.
I walk...
And it's
the
opium bags go to the ceiling.
Okay, I just walk kind of straight through and into 45. Kind of around just to get to the other side.
Alright, roll for wisdom. You successfully remember the path.
Okay.
For a later reference, in case.
Alright, I walk into 45, which is...
Motherfucker.
The room right above it.
Okay.
I'm literally heading in a straight line, so you don't have to get up.
But I want to see what, the shape of the room.
Oh, they're all boxes.
Okay. Okay, so,
Jesus.
you walk into this room, and it's kind of like a kitchen, almost. Okay? There's a pot in the center, and there's, a giant pit of fire underneath it, boiling, and it's it's a kitchen. Really ratty looking kitchen. There's a window in there that looks like it's outside, but you think it might just be. But upon further inspection, it's a very crudely drawn portrait of outside.
Okay.
And inside, you see the French lady from Vietnam.
No, wait, what?
Inside, cooking, chopping up some onions at the moment. You see the French lady from Vietnam.
I never do about that. I don't know this.
You don't recognize her, but that's who she is.
Okay. I go, hello.
She whips around, and her hair is like... And you notice how perfect her hair is.
Okay.
And just as a side note, it looks pretty flawless, really. And she looks at you and says, "You must be my new intern."
I go, no. I'm not.
Roll for charisma.
Charisma, that's the truth. So, 20.
She shrugs and is like, "Okay, what do you want?"
Food, please.
And she kind of like rolls her eyes as like, "Don't we all though?" You're gonna have to wait until it's ready, I guess.
I go, okay, and I walk out and I go into 56, which is a small, or 46, which is a small, blocky, rectangular room.
Okay, a very tiny rectangular room. That has a lot of supplies. That's kind of like a pantry for the kitchen. There's a lot of shelves in there.
Okay.
Like a lot of shelves. Like, you're starting to feel like someone in this dungeon's a hoarder.
I just start ripping apart like all these things to look for items. Just like, what's in there? What's in the first like few barrels?
You see a bunch of vegetables and fruits and things of that
I
sort.
savagely eat them
Oh my god.
because I am hungry.
Roll for dexterity. None of this happens quietly.
I didn't intend it to happen quietly. I am sitting there just. God, I'm so hungry. Okay,
Right.
okay, wait. I lean forward and I put my hand on my head
Yeah.
and I pull back and this ear goes and I stand up and I go, "Where's my fucking ear?" And I turn around and I kick the door open to the kitchen.
Okay. The lady kind of jumps and she's like, "Oh, it's you." And goes back to chopping onions.
I'm like, "Where's my ear?"
She looks at you and says, "Huh. Would you look at that?"
I'm like so like not angry. I'm just like, "Where's my ear?" and I run back into the supply room and continue to eat.
She kind of like looks at this kicked open door. You actually kicked off the top hinge so it doesn't close completely. and she just kind of like looks at you and then looks back at her chopped onions is like, she swears under her breath in French. Oh, and she chops things really fast. You hear very aggressive chopping noises in the other room. And you hear like murmuring and you hear her throw things off into the boiling pot and like stir it a little bit. And you hear her go, "I need my fucking intern!"
Okay, I just.
And she walks into the pantry.
Oh, so I'm
and
in
she's
a
holding
pantry.
a wooden spoon.
Okay.
And she says, "Okay, come with me." And she like bops you on the head with the spoon. She's like, "Stand up."
I completely ignore it and continue to. I completely ignore it, like scamper to another barrel and break it open for more food.
Roll for strength to break the barrel. You like crack the barrel the first time, and then you go and like punch a clean hole in the side of it, and like a bunch of apples just roll out.
I just nosh on them savagely.
All right. Lady runs over and keeps beating you in the head and is like, "Stop that!"
I ignore it and I go to the next few crates to break them open.
Go for strength again. What is that?
I'm just getting it's a 19. I'm getting progressively more savage.
You physically pick up the crate and smash it against the wall.
I'm so hungry.
And like, it just breaks in half in your hands and a bunch of watermelons fall out.
I crush one of the watermelons and just slop up the inside and I'm eating them. I'm so hungry.
Oh shit, that's 20. The lady like hits you in the time in the head with the wooden spoon, but she hits you directly where your ear was.
Oh shit.
And so like that gets your attention. You kind of like fall over and start rolling around. You're like, ah!
I'm losing my mind in this dungeon. I look at her and I'm like, I'm losing my mind.
She slaps your hand with the wooden spoon and says, I know where your ear is. She hits you in the head again with the ear. And in a very, like, angry French lady chef voice, she says, I know where your fucking ear is. Do you want your ear or not? Or can I go back to cooking? Because I'm on a tight schedule for a bunch of very angry people.
I lay like this for 5 seconds, like, okay, where's my ear?
She says, get up and follow me. And she's like helping lift you up, and she's like rushing you all. I was like, go, 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 go.
Okay.
She takes you through a very familiar set of hallways.
Mm-hmm.
Back to 55.
Okay, in the aristocrat room.
Yes.
Alright.
And you walk in, and the spoon dude, who you don't remember at all, like, you don't remember anything. You walk in, and you're like, yo, what the fuck happened in here?
Whoa! Somebody really trashed this place.
And the aristocrat, well, the only surviving aristocrat in the background, just kind of like, is like, oh, yeah, and like...
Not only did I kill everybody, but I don't remember it. Just adding insult to injury.
And the spoon dude is like...
It's very insulting to them.
Yeah.
I could give less than 2 shits about the people I killed that I don't remember them at all. Okay, so what does the spoon dude do? What does he do?
You hear him talking about something, and you're not really sure what. You can't really understand. It's chrono shifter, time wizard bullshit. And he's like going through where all my spoons. I'm missing some spoons. There's supposed to be 3 more spoons. And you open the door, and like the French lady, she's like dragging you by the wrist into this room, like very aggressively. And you're like, yo, slow down, Jesus, chill. And like as you're trotting in, spoons are like falling out of your clothing. The time wizard just kind of stopped, and like she's like yelling,
French words.
Yeah, French words, and then eventually, Mr. Wizard, Mr. Wizard.
Oh my god!
And she like walks up to him, and she like pulls you into it. It's like, this boy is missing an ear. Now I don't know if you've heard about this, but he needs that ear. And she like puts her hands on her hips, is like waving the wooden spoon in the dude's face, and he's kind of like looking at the spoon. He's like, do you cook with that? She's like, and like slaps him in the cheek with that. And he's like, ah! Like that.
That wizard.
It. Your dog is just angrily eating his ass. Fucking sick, dude.
Thank you. Anyway,
so she's screaming at the wizard. Unbelievable. She's screaming at the wizard, and like, they're arguing. She's like, listen, he needs his fucking ear! I can't go back and do my job until this man is out of my pantry. Stop eating my food!
And I'm still really hungry, by the way.
And so, like, he's arguing, he's like, you don't need all that food. He's like, fine, you don't need dinner. He's like, no, come on, please. And they're arguing, and you kind of, like, lock eyes with the aristocrat, and he's, like, looks really offended and, like, worried for what you're going to do. And you're just kind of, like, looking at him, and you're like, it's your problem.
Wait, me?
Yes, you. Like, the aristocrat is, like, giving you really shady eyes.
Okay.
And you're just kind of like, it's your problem.
What's your problem?
And actually, like, flick out a bit of earwax onto it. It's like, he's like,
what's your deal? Hey, do you have any food?
oh my god, I just thought of something.
What?
You still have that crate with all that food in it that you, like, put the tablecloth around?
Mm-hmm.
That's over your shoulder.
Oh, it is? I didn't realize that.
After calming down for a couple of seconds, you remember and you're like...
I whip it out, and I open it up, and I'm like, oh my god. I don't even have... My hands are, like, on the ground, and I'm just eating out of it with my face. I've like, converted back to my natural caster human roots.
The aristocrat looks incredibly offended by your poor display of manners. And, like...
I look at him, up at him, and I go, you want anything? And I spit food out. A little bit of food.
It hits him right below the eye. He's like, oh.
Gross. And I just continue. I shrug my shoulders, wrap it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna save that for later. And I...
As you're eating, you make really loud, gross eating noises. And, like, the French...
I'm just picturing the scene. I'm sitting there on my knees, just eating out of this crate. The French woman and the time wizard are arguing, and the aristocrat's just standing there, looking at me, and there are dead bodies everywhere. What the fuck is going on? Nobody seems to give two shits in this place. Everything's a loosey-goosey. Realization.
Oh my god.
Epiphanies are incredible.
Everything is happening. And so, okay. As you, like, while you're eating, it's really loud, and, like, the French lady's, like, having to, like, raise her voice over you. And so she's just screaming in the spoon guy's face, and he's, like, cowering underneath her, and he's actually, like, on his knees, like, begging for forgiveness at this point, and she's beating him over the head with a wooden spoon.
Okay, and okay, I'm gonna take over a little bit. The aristocrat just sits in a chair and puts his head in his hands and starts crying while I go whip out and start eating even more. Like, oh man, I'm too hungry. And so it pans out with this scene of him crying, them arguing, and me eating, and dead bodies everywhere.
Oh my god.
And then it transitions.
And everything's broken, like the table's like flipped over and shattered.
And it transitions over to you.
Alright.
Where,
Is our campaign done in the...
Yeah, you move from the table. And Jeremiah's like, yeah, I'm done too.
Alright.
And Robert's like, Robert died. Yeah, that's right. Robert's dead.
Dude, rest in peace, Robert.
And the DM says, "You're not gonna continue to play more games?"
I'm gonna kind of look at him and be like, "We're going to beer run."
You get what?
We're going to beer run.
Oh,
dude, your dog is going at it.
Everybody's like, woo, yeah, yeah! Bring us back some ale, man.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna like bump Jeremiah on the shoulder and be like, "Yo, you wanna come with me?"
He goes, "Hell yeah, man, let's go."
All right, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm rolling out with Jeremiah.
He fucking goes over, and he says, "Yo, yeah, we don't know the way out of here. Do you know the way out of here?"
I'm going to kind of like tilt my head to the side and waver my hand a little bit, be like, eh.
Okay, he goes, hey, what's his name? What's his name? I don't know, man. Okay, what's his name? I think it's Michael. Michael! Yeah. Can I get that pistol? Yo, where are you going? On the beer run. Oh, yeah, dude. You can fucking have this. Here's the clip. Take it. Take it. And so Jeremiah grabs it and pockets the pistol. And also goes and grabs an actual, like, sword from the dungeon. By the way, they have a bunch of exploits from this dungeon surrounding.
Dude, yeah.
It's kind of weird to explain. Some people left and like came back, but they still think it's all part of this festival. And okay, so you walk out, and it turns out that you have been in 27.
Okay, which door do I walk out?
You can walk out into either.
Actually, I'm going to go down to 32.
Okay.
All right. As soon as we get out the door. Okay. Well, actually, no. Just do your thing.
Okay, you walk out into the hallway. Jeremiah's next to you, and he goes, "Oh yeah, dude, I snagged you this," and he brings you out this shield.
Oh, dude.
And it's like this nice, like black iron rimmed and oak shield. And so you're like,
about how big is it?
Not even like that, like a small medium kind of shield.
All right, I'm gonna put that on the arm with my glove. My gauntlet.
Okay, that's your left hand.
Yeah, it's my left hand.
Okay.
Just gonna let that be known.
All right, so you walk in and you open up the door and it's an L-shaped room. Okay, and there's a fireplace in the back, like one of those arched ones. There's a fire going, and it's really quiet in there.
Okay.
And Jeremiah's like, "Man, I ain't never seen this room. I bet you some of the guys are back here lighting up a fire. There's no way a fire can be going right now." So you walk in, and you see this figure rocking in a chair, and then he stops.
Yeah, I'm gonna like bop Jeremiah on the shoulder and be like, yo.
And he looks at it, and you see the silhouette turn, and you see the outline of this like grunted face, all kind of like deformed a bit, and like sharp ears. And you just turn slightly.
Is that a kobold?
No. Oh. And it starts to get up, and you hear it like.
I'm gonna take the shield off, and I'm gonna run up and go punch it in the face.
Roll for dexterity.
Oh, fuck
and
me.
Strength.
Oh, fuck me. That's a 14 dexterity. And that is a 9, 10, 14 strength.
Okay. So you run up, like, at this weird arc kind of path. You were gonna go for a sharp turn to really, like, fucking Superman punch this thing.
Dude, yeah.
But instead you go in this weird, awkward angle, and you swing your fist, and you bop it right in the ribs.
Oh.
And it goes... It hits the ground, and, like, starts contorting and fucking flailing everywhere. Oh my god! And it like, and the fire goes out, and it's like really fucking dark, and you hear, and Jeremiah's like, "What the fuck? Holy shit!" He takes out a flashlight, and he's like, and looking around, and okay, so and then it's fucking quiet.
I didn't expect that scream. That actually scared me.
That is a fucking loud ass scream.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So you have a flashlight beam looking around the room.
Oh!
Roll for dexterity.
Oh my god!
I fucking scared you.
Oh my god!
Are you gonna die?
I might actually cry. Oh my god! That was scary. Okay. My character is gonna just start crying.
Okay, roll for
But like, I saw it fall to the ground. I know where it is, right?
No, it like contorted, flailed, and twisted maniacally.
And it's just like, it just kind of.
It has. Roll for wisdom, real quick. Okay, yeah, you identify that it has literally zero care about its own personal health, as long as it kills something. And it's savage. It is like when it flails, it just bashes everything and it keeps going.
Shit.
And it flew up somewhere. You couldn't find out where, but since you did such a high wisdom roll, you saw it like fly into around the corner into like the L shape is going like this,
and it's like,
and you saw it fly like kind of like just like crawl and stuff.
I'm just gonna kind of like tell Jeremiah like, yo, get that gun out.
He pulls it out. He's like, do you know what that is?
Well, okay, I got a 17 wisdom. Do I know what it is?
You know it's scary as shit. That's good enough reasoning for you to kill it. So
I'm just gonna tell. He's like, you know what that is, and be like, it's gonna be fucking dead. That's what it is.
He goes, I'm terrified.
Dude, me too. Holy shit.
He goes, are you sure it's not just a guy in a costume? You sure you didn't just isn't part of the thing, dude? I mean, we've been down here. We just haven't left the room. This could be part of it. You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Because he's talking about something you have no knowledge of.
So, okay, wait. Can I go for, like, either charisma or intelligence to be like, yo, I don't know what you're on about, but this is real life?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, do a intelligence.
That's a 15. Intelligence?
Yeah.
15. Holy shit, I have +5. That's a 20.
Okay, you look at him and you're like, this is real. I don't know what you've been doing, but this is real life. And he goes, what? Like everything just got shattered. And he looks at the gun and he's like, I've killed a lot of people, bro. And you're just like, yeah, you fucking did. And he pulls on your ear slightly and he's like, holy shit. And then then you see the ballsiest fucking thing. He goes, rips off the burlap sack, and he's like this kind of chubby black dude.
Yeah.
But without a shirt, and he fucking like hits the ground with his arm like gorilla status.
Oh shit.
Takes out throws the sword down and takes out this hammer that he has.
What the fuck?
And like the gun as well, and he's like, then let's go on a fucking adventure.
Oh shit.
Put him down as your companion.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Jeremiah's a fucking hard ass.
Jeremiah.
I'm gonna give him
Dude, he's a knight.
Dude, he's a knight, yeah.
Dude, yeah, so he's gonna have high HP and high toughness.
He has 15 HP.
Oh fuck yeah.
And
15 HP.
And 12 toughness.
12 toughness, probably like 10 willpower.
And his strength, yeah, his 10 willpower, and his strength is fucking massive.
Is he gonna be like 16 strength?
No, he has like a 14 strength.
Dude. Alright, are we gonna like roll stats for him? Or are we just gonna make stats?
Okay, I have an idea. For him, you're gonna roll
1d12?
Yeah, actually,
or just do 3d6?
No, do 1d6 every time he goes to attack somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to think. Okay, if you roll a 1 through 3. Okay, I know how to. I'll just formulate it in my mind. I know how it's gonna work.
Okay.
So,
alright, so he successfully knows that this is real life. He successfully realizes that I'm literally a drow.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's like, fuck you!
So he pulls out the gun. You have the flashlight, and you're like fucking crying a little bit. And he's over there super amped.
How tall is he, by the way?
He's 6'2".
Oh shit! I'm 5'5". He's like towering over me, and I'm just like,
he's this chubby ass black dude. Like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit. Holding a 45 and a warhammer, just like, come at me.
And I'm sitting there like clasping a flashlight, crying a little bit.
By the way, you have no idea what you're holding. You just know that it makes light. You're like,
all right.
Okay.
I want Jeremiah to just subconsciously make the realization. That's why I didn't know what a grenade was.
He does.
Okay,
like
so
everything flew at him.
Like it all just hit him, and he's like, Oh shit!
Let's do this.
Fuck you. Alright, so I'm just gonna stop crying. I'm just like
He leans over to you and he goes, "Before we go, are you a guy or a girl?"
I'm gonna look him in the eye. Oh dude, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my daily power doppelganger as soon as I say this. And I'm gonna just be like, I'm a drow. And just phase into two people.
The drow comes out, the doppelganger comes out, and he like gets wide-eyed, and he's like, "Do I have magic?" And you look at him and go, "Probably not.
Probably not. But like,
Maybe."
we'll find out.
And the doppelganger also has a flashlight.
Oh fuck yeah!
Because whenever you spawn him, he has what you have on you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he's like looking around.
Alright, so he has the shield on him too.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Alright. We're going to do like team conference, alright? Alright.
Okay. Y'all huddle together.
I'm going to look at my doppelganger and be like, jailbait. That's all I'm going to say.
He goes, alright. And like walks into the room, and you see him like look around with the flashlight, looks back, and he's like, "All clear."
No, it's not.
It's like,
No, it's not.
And you're like,
no, it's not.
He's
look on the ceiling. Like, I want him to check.
yeah, dude,
literally.
he's checking. Like the beam of light is literally like this entire wall from ground to floor, so it covers a pretty wide area as he's looking around.
I want him to look back at us, and with the flashlight, be like, I want him to look at us and see what he sees.
Okay. He says, you tell him to do that, and he says, "Watch my back." And so
I do the flashlight hit.
he does it ominously slowly towards y'all.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh shit, oh shit," and your heart, both of y'all, Jeremiah like starts turning, and your heart drops, and he goes, "Oh wait, no shit, oh my god, that's a book stand." Holy shit, oh my god, y'all both just go like, "What the fuck, dude, are you fucking kidding me? That scared the shit out of me, man, don't do that."
Oh my god.
And y'all are just like, "Oh my god," he's like, "Holy shit." And he fucking gets splattered on the wall.
I've got my flashlight still on him.
Yeah, you just saw this thing.
I want Jeremiah to just start shooting.
Jeremiah's just like, "Bust a cap in this nigga." That thing is getting hit, right? It gets hit like 4 times, and it fucking hits the ground, like fucking flailing around and contorting.
I'm gonna take my mace and go rub and bash its fucking head in.
Go run up. You run up crying, and you loosely swing it, and you hit its hand, and it just goes.
I run away crying.
Jeremiah walks up.
Oh shit.
And fucking, and just, oh, bashes its head in, and then a bunch of like pus like blood comes out, like really, like slimy, almost not fluorescent pink, but like pink blood and pus combined just comes out.
Oh my god.
And it all just kind of starts.
Oh my god.
And Jeremiah's like. He's like, "I got him." You look around, and the flashlight from the doppelganger's just sitting there, and the doppelganger's like, "Oh shit!" And you're like, "Oh shit!" And you pull down, and he's like half of him is missing.
Oh shit! He's just a torso.
He's just leaning up against the wall. And he's like, "Oh shit! I'm dead." Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Oh look, my legs! They're over there! And there's this pile of guts, and he goes, "No, that's fine. I mean, I'm not real, am I? I'm just magics."
I'm gonna have a bit of an existential crisis and wonder if I'm the doppelganger.
Okay, go roll for wisdom.
I wanna identify.
Okay, you're like, "Yeah, dude, you're just magics, man." But kind of in the back of your mind, you're like, "Is he?" And then he's just like, "Yeah. Yeah."
Oh shit.
And like blood comes out, and you're like, and you look at Jeremiah, and it's like, "Dude, if he was magic, wouldn't he supposed to fade away?" And you're like, "Oh no, it's the first time I've ever fucking cast that." I don't know. Is he supposed to decay like a normal person? I don't know. Anyways, Jeremiah walks up and he lights the fire and the room gets light again.
Okay.
And you can see everything, all these hanging objects, kind of like a filled room, like it's been lived in.
Yeah.
And you just see that thing dead.
Can I like?
And it has.
I'm gonna go up to it and like try to identify what the fuck it was.
All right, roll for wisdom.
That's a 17.
You just lean down, you're looking at it, and it's dead completely. Nothing, no surprises are ever gonna come out of this thing. It's dead.
Good. The thing. Okay, those screams you made scared the fuck out of me every time.
It has razor wire wrapped tightly around him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, and it's like made these red creases in its like skin, and it's really like earthy colored.
Kite. Does it have chitin? Is it like insect like?
No, it's not kite. No, it's definitely not kite. It's like flesh.
Yeah, that makes it even grosser.
And it's like wet flesh. But its hands have like weird joints.
Yeah.
That are kind of insect like. Like centipede appendages, like...
Dude, did it shed?
And every time you move the finger, it's like...
I stopped moving the finger, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, fuck this.
And it has a satchel on it, like, running down its leg, and it's tied with the razor wire.
Alright, I want to just open the satchel, I'm not going to take it with me.
Alright,
I'm going to dig around in it.
You open it up, and, like, these, like, slimy, pus-like eggs fall out.
I stopped digging through it.
And Jeremiah's like, yep. And just kind of crushes them.
Good.
And you hear these... And then y'all both take turns kicking the satchel to make sure all whatever's in there is dead. And then a coin rolls out. Ding, ding. And it's a 1 gold piece coin.
Yo, we'll let Jeremiah have that.
Okay, Jeremiah now has the 1 gold piece coin. He's like, oh shit, do you want this?
I'm gonna be like, nah, that's all you, man.
It's like,
I cried for a little bit, that's all I did.
He's like, nice. And puts it in his pocket.
Alright. Also, okay, I just want to let you know that Jeremiah has an iPhone in his pocket, okay?
Okay.
That's very important to the plot later, okay?
Okay, well... okay, so... You're both standing there and y'all look at each other and y'all walk. Jeremiah walks and sits down in the recliner and he's like, "Oh, fuck yeah, woo!" And like looks at you and you have your eyes are puffy and stinging a little from crying and you have clear, like wet trails from tears on your face. God. And you're like, yeah.
I'm just going kind of, oh.
And it's like, yeah. And then it transitions back to me going, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, this food.
What was that?
Oh.
Okay, wait. I feel like I leveled up from that experience.
I think we all have once.
Like, at least once.